Yo, Franken family. Hope you're doing well. We got an absolutely jam-packed show for you today. Going to be taking you through the breaking news. A lot of crazy things been going on with the world, so bringing you up to speed with that and how it relates to the markets. We're going to be running through some Franken Alpha. Got a cool project we're going to break down with our TA lead school guru. And then finally, Dr.ETHvil is going to stop by, answer your burning questions, go over the project updates, and we'll wrap up with some giveaway action. So do me a favor, smash up the likes, okay? Smash those up, boost up the algorithm. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Shorty pick a number, ask her what she want, and she told me that she only need a one-on-one. You can go and check the wallet, I'm just having fun. Watch the money come, I ain't tryna flip, baby, I just bought the dip. And yeah, my bitch is curvy, I ain't talking about her hips. Didn't need a whitelist, took a shot I can't miss. I'm just sleeping while they sleeping, they forgot the deal is. Now I'm like, oh no, I don't want that FOMO. We about to blow. Don't blink too quick, might miss it when we go. And I don't wanna die out now. Dr.ETHvil said I'm gonna find out right now. Said the flow gon' be a 2 ETH now. And I hope you all hold to 10 ETH now. And I don't wanna die out now. Dr.ETHvil said I'm gonna find out right now. The flow gon' be a 2 ETH now. And I hope you all hold to 10 ETH now.
Yeah, I'm in the lab, we in our bag. I'm talking that rich shit, do the math. I don't got a mask, I put on a mask. My last experiment ended bad. I knew what I had, and it was some gas. I went to the garden with the hash, puff up pass, and then I had to get my ass back in the lab. We just hit 1500 Franken, and it make a lot of sense. And punks I'm gonna be staking, and they make a lot of sense. It's to the moon, there's no debating that these diamonds in my hands. Dog, please give me a chance, dog, please give me a chance. Shit undisputed, yeah, we poppin', we gon' get this lit. This is what we do, I'm with the crew, we not gon' flip this shit. We been going crazy in the lab, we so insidious. Watch me get my pump, Franken on my bucket list. My Franken gonna pump, you could double if you dumpin' in it. We gon' run it up, saw this project, now we stuck up in it. Yeah, we got full crypto punks from Lava Labs, it's obvious there's profit in it. Probably gonna take off on a rocket ship, I'm hopping. I wish I had Elizabeth to myself, I know she bad. You can catch me in the metaverse and now we all gonna dance. We got something, it's ain't lucky, it's all according to plan. I've been running for a minute, stop, pass that shit to Dan.
Hey, pass that shit to Dan. Bitch, I grabbed that shit and ran, doing damage to a dam. They ain't ready for our plans. Blicky here with Dan, like it's Goku and Gohan. Us, we going ham, looking at you, you Peter Pan. GM to my Franken gang. No doubt, we bout to break the game. Running laps on them, tell me what else can I say? You heard my story, put my ledger in the grave. They can't wait, FrankenTape, music through the blockchain. Fuck you, pay me, on delay. We here to stay, they bout to ride a wave. These bars hit your brain like a fucking lobotomy. Bitch, I went insane, now I'm chillin' where the monsters be. I've been through some things, type of pain that you hardly see. We've been moving profits, man, we've been mooning properly. On top, forever, probably. Drop top in good weather, you can't bother me. Taught myself the game, none of y'all can father me. I'm rightfully arrogant, beg my pardon, G.
it seems. I don't want no apes, I don't want no fidenza. Man, my life has changed when I met the doc in November. Gave a call to my cool cats, to my doodles. Call my punks, we be in a punk spill studio. We got punks, we got FrankenPunks, we got Franklins. Blicky one again, we got Benjamin Banklin. We the Franken Kings, we spend all I eat. Oh, Elizabeth, won't you talk to me? I don't want no apes, I don't want no fidenza. Man, my life has changed when I met the doc in November. Pass my blunt to my punk, tell him pump the shit up. Fill my cup, know the doc, see what's up. FrankenPunk, we just minted this month. This I jam, this I bump, punks full gang, send it up.
Good morning. Oh,
How's it going, everybody?
check. We too early like birds, getting in those worms and you nerds hating, just curve them, they fud and they just some vermin. Can't handle unless you too nervous, it's cause you ain't got no purpose. Yeah, check it. NFT super sexy, man, it always lures me. I'm too focused and you know you'll never ever deter me. Crypto astronaut, DJ moving so hazardous. Crypto, what I gon' dabble, open seas like chapel, yeah. Chasing 100x is my ex, she been getting jealous. The man she's with like a peasant if you comparing me. I had to give you up, girl, for my legacy. I'm so grateful for my 3D Franken family. 3D Franken family. For my 3D Franken family. For my, check it. Ned, get the champagne. Hey, yo, Dan, let it rain. Real, recognize real, know I'm saying. Wait, hold up, super saiyan. Pop, power level, 100K. Yeah, fractionalize that punk. Yeah, 4 volts, keep him safe. More sauce for the sake of it. Your eardrums getting blessed. Free meal, cousin. How you do it so smooth, like you stealing dozens? Right under your nose, you ain't seeing nothing. Bro, long time coming. Long nights in the basement, amounts to something. Snitching about your problems will get you nothing. Start stitching up your life. Are you building something, homie? Have you written something, or you simply bluffing? Huh? Talk is cheap. You won't hear a peep from me unless I'm on the beat. Walking through the city streets of 6 right over me. I've been doing I've been going crazy, man. Cut it. Ain't it clear I'm the revenant? Bring the guillotine, let's get beheading then. Nah, I can't compare to damn. I'm a one-on-one, bitch, it's evident. Put out the tape, gave him my soul, the gold, the gems in one letter, yeah. Feeling like Letterman. This is for my Franken veterans. This is for popping the bottles behind us and rightfully arrogant. Yeah, rightfully arrogant, bitch. Rightfully arrogant, rightfully back in the booth, bout to tear the shit. Rightfully project on moon when they hear the shit. Rightfully goats, rightfully chose for the throne. Rightfully fucking the game from the minute I spoke. Shit was just destined to blow. Riding, I'm rapping the code and I'm here with my bros. Out in the 6 got me frozen. Down on my fucking bones. Doing this shit till I'm ghost. I do it for Gassy, I do it for Ghost. I do it for Ice and I do it for Mose. Do it for Ned, do it for Jed, for Dan and Zenj. I'm talking that Banklin. Blicky and Kurt, put it in work. We hit him like Otis from back when. Yeah, So much growth been coming in rapid. Shake up the game, we've been looking like rapture. Pokemon and you know you can't catch this. Dr. ETH, I treat him like pastor. Dr. ETH, I'm in need of that power. He got me locked at the top of the tower. Elizabeth, she smelling like flowers. I'm kinda jealous of Doc, how you found her? Uncle John, Uncle John, Uncle John. We just been moving like Genghis Khan. Dr. ETH he never run. Now I'm writing blue chip songs, all organic on the Twitter, no gimmicks. Tell these bottles goodbye and good riddance. Ride or die for all Frankens, we with it. I'm crossing the line today, that means I'm about to John Wicked. Ain't it clear I'm the revenant? Bring the guillotine, let's get beheading them. Nah, I can't compare to them. I'm a one-on-one, bitch, it's evident. Put out the tape, gave him my soul, the gold, the gems in one letter, yeah. Feeling like Letterman. This is for my Franken veterans, This is for popping the bottles behind us and rightfully arrogant. Yeah, rightfully arrogant, bitch. Rightfully arrogant. Rightfully arrogant. This is for my Franken veterans, yeah. We rightfully arrogant.
Franken Familia. How's everybody doing? When will some of the proposed ideas be used? Stay tuned, Jer. We'll talk about that more in our AMA section. What's good, Munkin? How is everybody doing? Bucks, I see you. I see you. We got an amazing show today. I've been hyped for this one, for many reasons. But I'm just excited to run you guys through this. So briefly, we won't spend too much time on this, but briefly, we'll go over the news, and then we'll roll it over to Skull to talk about our Franken Alpha, give us a little bit of his eloquent breakdown on that. You're going to want to stay tuned. You're going to want to hear his breakdown. He's a mastermind. And then Doc will be jumping in on stream with us. We'll go over everything, okay? Everything Franken. We'll be going all over that. We'll be answering every question that you guys have, and then we'll give away some Franken merch, and we'll give away a FrankenPunk. That sound good? Does that sound good with you? Does that sound good with you, by Lake? Christopher, man, good to see you. Robbie. What's up, man? A lot of beautiful people here. Hope you all have an amazing day. Happy Friday. All right. Let me add this to the stream. Okay. Let's just get the vibes in. All right. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Of this share screen. Boom. So a lot's been happening. We saw rallying out of Bitcoin equities, or rather, tech stocks. We've seen some strength that we haven't seen in a long time. It's been a pretty brutal downtrend. So it's definitely been nice to see some green on the charts. I'm sure you all can attest to that amidst all the doom and gloom. So part of this narrative is basically a lot of quote unquote oligarchs buying into a different form of currency, whether be it gold, whether it's oil, or in this case, we're seeing Bitcoin also being one of those options to kind of opt out of the dollar. There's a lot of sanctions going around, and so that's a narrative we're hearing, right? It's a narrative that's going around. Look, I'm not a geopolitical expert. I'm not here to be the geopolitical guy, but there's just word on the street. So we're gonna talk about that a bit about that. So we're seeing fiat roll into Bitcoin. If things hold strong, you need to always bear both sides in mind. But if things hold strong, Bitcoin does rally, then the flow of money in the crypto space is basically BTC rallies, right? We see BTC make a move, and then Ethereum tends to kind of follow with Bitcoin or maybe lag a little bit, and then the larger caps start to increase with Bitcoin, the kind of those top 10 alts, and then it just rolls down and gets deeper into the crypto casino, where people start speculating on altcoin number 1000 and whatever the hell, you know what I mean, on some crazy stuff. And at the end of those low caps is actually NFTs, right? The most illiquid. That's why we see such an inverse relationship of when BTC and ETH and other stuff is rolling down, NFTs go crazy. So it tends to be the last moving part now, the addition to it all, which is really, really fascinating. So a lot's been going on. Ukraine has come out and they're like, yo, send your Bitcoin here, send your ETH and USDT here, and this is awesome. This is exactly why these cryptos were made, is so that you don't need some intermediary, being in the way between you and value. And that's essentially what blockchain has done. That was one of the most important reasons behind the creation of Bitcoin. Go read its white paper by Satoshi. That was a very important reason. We've saw the trucker convoys in Canada. If you're just a hardworking citizen and you donated $25 to whatever associated like protest trucker thing, your account may have been frozen, right? That has been a reality for us out in Canada. It's affected a lot of people. It's crazy. So now we're seeing that as well. Even people who they might be Ukrainian, or maybe they are Ukrainian and Russian, they have a dual citizenship. They're experiencing a lot of financial difficulties. So it's good to see. It's good to see this. I'm happy that the crypto community can do a positive contribution like this. So Ukraine kind of goes crypto degen with it, right? They're like, all right, we're going to accept Bitcoin. Lovely. And they're like, you know what? Let's accept ETH and USD as well. Send it to here. Right? Beautiful. The next thing, you know what? Send your Polkadot as well. If you want to send your dot, send your Polkadot. And then they're like, yo, you know what? We're going to do an airdrop. It's not confirmed yet. And then the people of Ukraine are fighting for our freedom. Forever grateful to Gavin Wood, the generous donation of 5 mil in dot, as promised publicly. Gavin, you legend. Thank you from all of us in Ukraine. And they confirmed the airdrop, which has now been canceled. Probably the biggest rug of all ever. But no, that's if you donated, you shouldn't have donated with any expectations. The airdrop would have just been a bonus. So it doesn't matter that they canceled it. But apparently they want to make an NFT now, said by FrankenTape. We'll talk about that in a second. But it's crazy. Like, it's nuts to see that this has become a reality, right? And we're seeing like really good utility for these things, for the blockchain ledger tech. Like, this is amazing, the contributions that we're doing just through Twitter here, like peer-to-peer. It's crazy. It's crazy. We saw the Ukraine DAO, right? They raised funds via NFTs. This was a week ago, right? That's awesome. A lot of good stuff is being done here in crypto land. Like, that's incredible. I think they raised $40 million. Ukraine had raised 40 mil. We're seeing Animoca Brands halt services to Russian users. This is unfortunate. Animoca Brands is the biggest crypto gaming kind of like hedge fund, I guess you can say. Kind of a hybrid. They invest in like so many blockchain games. They're halting services to Russians. I don't think that's the right move. I think if they want to show their support to Ukraine, they should just donate. Halting service to everyday Russian citizens. I'm pretty sure a majority of the Russians didn't even want this conflict to begin with. Putin's doing a bit of psychopathy of ruining his own nation and trolling his own people. So I don't think that's fair. I think it would have been smart for Animoca to do like a Coinbase and Binance route of keep the usage, donate, raise, build awareness, all that good jazz. I think that's the better route here. There's some more. Let me see here. 1 second. Right, more like a punk has been donated. Like, that's just crazy, guys. That's just crazy. Willis. That's just crazy, right? That's crazy to me. So, like, it's unfortunate the war that's going on, even though we're experiencing, market going up a bit. It's just unprecedented times that we've been in the past 2 years, and now going into this next crisis. But one thing's become apparent: the internet enabled the free flow of information, terrifying those who wanted to control communication. Bitcoin enables the free flow of value, terrifying those who want to control your money. Just like the internet, generations to come will see Bitcoin as universal. Exactly. Yep. That's really the crux of it. We get lost in now we're really deeper into that, right? Metaverse and business and the type of worlds that we could have, and entertainment, and it's just all these different levels of utility in the crypto world. But at its core, it's just free flow of value. Like, yeah, and we're seeing that in action now. What is that? All right, so that's basically just a quick little rundown on the news action. I'm not here to give you signals. I'm just here to kind of just cover things I'm seeing, things that are worth keeping in your own mind. But someone who is a lot more knowledgeable than me, okay, when it comes to market and finding things early, not financial advice, but we got a legend here with us, okay? The one and only Skull, my brother.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you doing, man?
I just posted the newest project spotlight within Discord for holders that have the Franken alpha role.
Dude,
so if you
let's
want to
go.
check that out. And I'm actually going to be going over the hacking, as Heketo calls it. For those of you who don't know, the space, he's more of it's two artists, crypto artists. They are more of the art side. Well, here recently they did a small drop in December of 2,300, the first part of the set. Then they dropped the last 4,000 here, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? And it's still running really far clear under the radar. Once you hack traits, you can find extremely rare traits. After I wrote this up last night, I was looking and there was traits that were, I think there's only 4 of them made, and they were going for like 0.02.
Oh, really?
And then,
Damn.
Yeah, I was gonna snag one, and then someone else grabbed it and then sold it.
Okay,
later for 0.5.
How does this what's like the rundown on this, or if you want to even show the PDF?
Yeah, I'm not gonna share my screen yet. Well, we can.
Yeah, throw your screen on.
All right, let me
Let's get the rundown action. We'll give the people a little taste of the power of Skull. Like there's like 3 reports that we got there. It's really good stuff. I've been going through them all. I really liked your Mecha Chaotic one. I do think that was really well done. Definitely do rereading them. If you're a holder, if you hold a FrankenPunk, if you scroll down into our Discord to go to Franken Alpha, okay, you might need to hit that little arrow, that little indent that's beside Franken Alpha, and you'll see the whole drop down of things there. The reports are available to everybody. It's logged in there. If you're a whale, you get access to the actual PDF file, but the project spotlights are there for people who even hold 1. You can see the entire report. We've thrown the pictures in the Discord, so do be checking that out. All right, let's take a look at this.
All right, so I went ahead and logged in already. So when you first get, here, let me do this real quick too. Let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna go through it pretty quick because I don't want to spoil it for everyone, but this is for it is for holders. So here's what our write-ups look like. Joshy is the designer. He gave me the template. Really talented designer within the community. And then I always post the links about the team, Heketo. They're also with Sotheby's, partnered with them, a little about the team. And then here you can hack your traits. And then real quick, you post the I didn't want to share that with people
Yeah,
can
yeah.
screenshot
Just give it,
that.
give it a top down. Give him a little top down briefly. Keep it
And
brief
then
with him.
where did we go? Right here.
Wait, you can
So
hack your traits. What does that mean? You can hack your traits.
I will do that right now. So we're going to go to Queens. King. All right. So there's two parts of this set. Here is, oh man, the price dropped even better since I wrote that right up. So the
Nice.
floor is actually lower than when I posted or finished her up last night. So this is, as you look here, there are these naked mannequins. These do not buy. So you can look right here and grab her. She's already been, I don't know if she's been hacked. So, okay, you see how it says minted traits?
Mm-hmm.
No. So that means you're going to have to, if you buy her, you can't pull her traits off yet. So you'll have to come here. So say I bought this, which is super cheap because there's a bunch of people that bought these and they minted for 0.426 and people just don't understand. So they're dropping them pretty low. And if you look at Heketo's arts, the ones he drops, they're going for 5, 6, 7, 8 ETH. Like they're ridiculous. As soon as this picks up, it's going to be awesome, which is why I wanted to give it early. So then you come here. These I was messing with this morning. They're already minted. So you would bring this lady here into here, and you would say you select your thing. So I'll select the mannequin. Then next, and then you click hack it. So, if you had the lady she wasn't hacked yet, it would say mint my traits. You'd have to do that first, and then you'd have to, pay for a little bit of gas, and then you'd be able to hack it. You come in here, and these are all my traits. This is a pretty rare one I picked up, and it also says here, you see the 0.52%. I picked this up for 0.01 or 0.02.
Huh,
Super
damn.
cheap.
Very
Same
rare
with the
trait.
X-Mouth. These are real, you can pick them up. The best thing to do is to grab a mannequin and then just buy some traits. So, and then you just pick the traits you want.
Dude, that's so cool.
And then you
Custom action.
background, which is another rare background. I found that this morning again. Let's do a face. You have different shapes of faces. This is like kind of a big old round face, as my daughter would call it. And then where's that body? Okay, so the one thing I noticed this morning is you have to watch the dresses and the bodies won't always fit together. Learned that the hard way. So I have this body, but this dress won't go on it. You got to make sure you align, which it will tell you in the traits. This body goes with this dress. There's only 2 different body types, I'm pretty sure. One with the shoulder kind of canted. And there's also kings too. But you can put like the beards on the women too. And I end up getting rid of my crowns. I don't have a crown or powers. Powers are super rare. They're like the horns.
Damn.
Then you hit hack it, and there's the lady.
Wow, so it's like a little character maker.
Oh, it is sweet.
Wow, that's really fascinating.
I like that face better. So, and then you can just change it out, and then when you do it, I'm gonna. So I would hit. Then you hit next when you're
then
ready.
you could mint it, right?
Yep, and then you hit, and then you hit remint. I'm not gonna do it because
Wow.
I don't have anything blacked out. I don't want to show everyone my information.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, of course.
You'd hit remit and then pay a small gas fee, and they have it optimized too. So and the best part is if you did buy one of these, which is what I originally did this morning when I was figuring everything out for this, to do the stream, you get one of these and then you mint it. So, and you take you can take whatever you want off her. And as soon as you take one item off, you get a Genesis piece, which is, am I in the right? Let's see if I'm in the right one here. I think
So you got a Genesis piece for
So
hacking.
here's a Genesis. Yeah. So when you hack it, this is what the one I grabbed originally looked like. And then there's this one. That one I had. This one is the one. That's the one that had the X mouth. And the 3 eyes are the ones I picked up off the market. So this is a Genesis. And this is what that queen originally looked like. And once you do that, so you end up getting, what is it? Between 8 or 9 and 11 traits once you hack it. So you get 1 NFT. You start with 1 NFT if you go this route. And then
So when you hack it, the original NFT now becomes a Genesis NFT.
Yep.
And then you have these other traits that you can customize, like that you handpick, customize to create more in the collection, or mint another one.
Yep.
Very cool. That's
And
very
then
cool.
aside from that, let me go back here. It'll be easier to go this way.
You're always finding. How are you finding these, dude? These are like that's actually
Ear to the
very
ground.
fascinating.
No, it's they really say connections are the biggest thing in NFTs. You just
Yeah,
want to just talking to people, you know.
network. Yeah,
And that's and then just really lurking in Discords.
yeah. You're right.
I just go into
Just
voice
work.
chats and listen. It's a lot of work. You got to be plugged in.
You
So
can't
I
give
tell
away.
you to
You
work
can't give
for
away all
you.
the secrets. Just tell them it's the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, I know. It is. Now you've given away my secret.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's the traits. This is other traits thing that you can pick up and stuff. And there's like, look how these are. I still can't believe they're as well.
Damn.
This
So
is
those are
cool
just like
effect.
traits, basically.
Yep.
There's just a bunch of traits there they have there. Wow.
Yep.
How
It's a completely
big is
different
that?
marketplace.
It's 8,000 items.
Yeah.
Very
Oh yeah,
cool.
and they're not even all of them have been minted. So that doesn't
Right.
include the ones that haven't been minted off yet. So
there's definitely going to be a gamification there of people trying to find
absolutely.
the coolest ones. Like, would there hypothetically then be people looking for the most mythic or the most legendary traits and hacking those into one piece with all legendaries?
You're absolutely right, because what Hacketo is doing is, one, the roadmap on this is awesome, which includes airdrops of future rare traits. Everyone will get like a bundle, like everyone will get one or like either an uncommon or rare trait randomly if you hold. Now, if you just hold a trait, you're not going to get airdropped traits. You have to hold a Genesis, or not even a Genesis, just one that's hacked or not hacked, like the actual mannequin, because the mannequin holds the number of the, where was that? It actually holds the this. So you see how it has the
like the blank slate.
Yep, and it's it did say her number for a second.
Okay,
I see. My first read. There it is, 4881. And then they're gonna airdrop that, and also there is a thing going on. I don't know. I think it's just for like 2 more weeks, and there's gonna be voting, but you can hack however you want, which I'm probably gonna do it with this girl. I'm gonna find some more stuff for, and you put it within their Discord. Hacketo picks his top 15, or I'm not sure exactly how many, and then everyone votes on it, and then there's a reward for they don't have to be rare traits, just whatever the community think looks the most badass. Pardon my French, but the coolest looking one.
Yeah.
And the very, very active community.
That's awesome. That's really
sweet.
cool. That's really cool. This is sick. I'm gonna be taking a look at that myself after.
So that's
dude.
Yes. So that is just one of the things you get as a holder is projects like that. I do my best to find the projects that are flying under the radar, which there's a few right now because of the way the market's going. We had a big downturn yesterday within the NFT market, which a lot of people think is a bad thing. I find it as an opportunity to sweep
opportunity. Absolutely. Yep. None of this financial advice, but that's facts, and that's just one of the exactly. That's just one of the many reports that we've got in there, and more to come. So, FrankenPunks are looking quite delectable. I personally am going to be scooping up some more. I'm always trying to scoop up more Frankies. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. I appreciate your little alpha breakdown on that. What are your thoughts, really quick, on Bitcoin and ETH? Do you think we're going to continue rallying, or do you think we're about to get in a total monstrous breakdown? No. So what I think, or what my analysis tells me, my TA I did this morning, which is I do every morning. We hit the 44. Well, I'm not sharing my screen anymore. Here, let me get back. I'll pull it up and then I'll share it. So Bitcoin, we hit the 44 wall and then made it up to the 40. Like the next big wall is 44. Then after that we have 46. We have huge sell wall to get over at 46. Right. 1,000. Where are we? Like resistance, we could say. Daily. Yes. And then we're going to. Don't mind me talking to myself. No, take your time. I gotta do it. I'm putting you on the spot.
So we hit, come here thing. If we look, nope, stop it.
Yeah, I see.
First time ever.
We're kind of retesting.
Yeah, if you go, we're keep going to lower highs.
Oh, wow.
Here.
Is that a perfect retest on that line?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're right here. Let's make sure I got that on the peak. Sorry, first time ever doing this live. All right, let's get rid of that ugly thing. Yeah, we'll leave it. No one wants to see me play with that. So we came here, we broke out of the trend line, broke resistance, came back, and now we're testing. Now, where we close at has a huge thing. We're either going to close above or below. If we close below, it's going to probably drop a little lower, and then it'll come back up and test. And then, but I really think we're going to bounce off and continue to go upwards. And then, because right now all the coins are reacting to Bitcoin except for one narrative, which will be shared in the group. I cannot give that out here.
Right, of course.
There is, but after, if we, which I believe, well, is most likely thing to happen, we're gonna bounce back off. Whatever, if we do, there will be, as always, the Ethereum follows, and then we jump into all season.
Exactly. The money flow rolls down the
if
ladder.
It goes down, the same thing happens.
Yeah.
Ethereum, follow.
They're gonna get hit harder. They'll hit harder than Bitcoin. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we've broken out. If we hold 40K level, push above, it's a confirmed breakout, and like very high chance we're gonna rally upwards.
Then the next resistance will be 44.
Gotcha.
And then after that, it's 46. 46 is the one. This is the easiest to. Once we break out from here, we're gonna retest at 40 or 44, which again we broke earlier. And then the 46 is that's when it's going to be huge. That as soon as we hit that breakthrough 46, which we've been rejected on the last 2 times, is going to be a big deal. And that's really what a lot of people are looking at.
Awesome. Well, hey, I'm feeling pretty positive about it. Hopefully, hopefully that we see that happen. You know, anything could happen. The markets are honestly unpredictable. It's so hard to call the market. So, you know, I'd just be careful out there, guys. Be careful and
do your own research.
Stay safe. Yeah, exactly. NFA, do your own research, do your own due diligence, protect your own bag. Skull, appreciate you coming on. Make sure to check out that Alpha report. Yo, if you're a holder, we've got banger reports. Just chilling there. Chilling, fresh out the bakery. It's hot, it's delicious. You get the peep on these hidden gems. Okay, go check that out. It's great. It's really well written. It's really well illustrated. It looks beautiful. Do check that out.
All right. Awesome. We'll talk to you guys later.
Take care, man.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. That was Skull. Legend. All righty, people. How we feeling? We're about to have Doc pop in here and talk everything Franken. Everything Franken. This is what you've been waiting for. Off stress. You're savage, yo. You're a total savage, man. This guy's like, I want to see more blood in the charts. No, Habibi, no. When crypto TA class, I mean, maybe we can discuss that. Yeah, I see people asking questions about. Yeah, I see Skull. Skull was like, yo, nodding his head. He's like, yes, crypto TA class is coming. Okay, that's definitely that's definitely the playbook. If that's something you guys want, we can make that happen. Yeah, I see you guys asking questions about the proposals and marketing. That is the time now. So any questions y'all got about the Frankens, start jotting them down, start brainstorming it out, start shooting it out. Okay, because you know why? Y'all know why? Because we're about to get evil. Where's my evil soundtrack at? Okay, I'm gonna just do this one. My man Doc.
What's up? Am I on?
How you doing, man?
Sorry. Oh, hey, what's up?
Yo, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, that Franken merch. My sweater's coming soon. Oh, the ammo. That's the ammo.
Yeah, dude, we
Let's go.
gotta keep the community well threaded up, you know,
Love that.
well threaded up.
I
So
love that.
we, yeah, dude, I'm like fucking bouncing with energy right now. We have a few things that I think are just really, really exciting. I've started teasing it a little bit in the Discord, but yeah, we've just been working hard. We've been meeting with a bunch of people recently, from marketing agencies to screenwriters to devs, Minecraft devs, to some traders and some interesting strategies we can use to, use the funds that we have to actually start earning interest and earning some sustainable. I don't know if it's income or just using our assets to generate more assets, and potentially even putting that into some type of reward system for our members. So we're like we're this week was absolutely huge, and I'm just bouncing off the walls with energy, and I love Skull Guru's stuff. I mean, he's just exceptional. So, and we're really lucky to have him on the team. We're really lucky to have you on the team. And
We're lucky to have you and Dan.
Dan, come over here. Wait, see, this is how you.
Where's Professor FrankenPunk at?
This is how you know that we.
Hey,
As
what's
you can
good,
see,
man?
His Bill's allegiance is probably a little too strong.
You're gonna see Dan on our Sunday show. Make sure to tune in there. It's gonna be a good show.
Literally, I mean, it's that man. We watched the Bills versus the Chiefs game together. It was heartbreaking. I had to console him. He was depressed for. He's just staring at me.
You got to get him a FrankenPunk.
No, yeah, we do. We should send Josh Allen a FrankenPunk, right?
We had a couple other friends.
We have that backup safety, right?
Yeah, we have a backup safety.
We have a backup safety that was trying to, I think, scam Dan, but it's
Got to be careful, man.
I mean, it's a lot of people out there, a lot of opportunities. You just got to make sure that you can take advantage of them. But yeah, I mean, the big thing for us today too is, we've started really deeply looking into gaming mechanics, play to earn mechanics, things that we can do with the assets we have, with obviously the FrankenPunks we have, but really giving real utility to those FrankenPunks to earn rewards, and earn rewards that maybe aren't just like things you put on your desk. Maybe they're things that you can put in your bank account, and things that I think are really exciting, that we can really start to build out some type of mechanics that make it sustainable. I think there's a lot of projects that simply don't have the capital that we do. I think even I, as one of the founders, is like, holy shit! Like, I barely even understand like the assets in our vault. Like, if we even chose to say, hey, let's put 500 ETH, into some crypto interest-bearing assets, what interest will we be generating on that? It's quite astounding. It's quite crazy. And then if we actually look at how that links up into, say, a play-to-earn mechanic, where we can actually start doling out rewards on a pretty massive scale to our users, for whether participating in governance, actually playing video games, banding together as teams, taking on other teams. We can actually start using mechanics that I think are sustainable, start generating rewards for our users, and then we can even start building out seasons. We can start building out seasons. Like, I was a World of Warcraft player. I was a RuneScape player. Like,
Let's go.
I loved all that shit. I was a Grand Exchange grinder.
You were in the wilderness, eh?
PvP,
Level 99 wilderness.
Berserker pure. I was a Rune Scimitar maverick, dude. Like, I just I think there's a lot of things from what at least I've been hearing from the community too, is they're kind of like, hey, we love the governance, but what we really want is you guys to, have a vision, control the direction, and really start building out utility and building out value that people can hold in their hands, and use things with, versus like, hey, this is just a fucking free for all, and just get after it. Like, you tell us what to do, which I think is great. But I think at the end of the day, like, we really, people trust us, people trust me, and I just want to deliver for our community. I just want to deliver value back to them. I want to deliver utility. I want to do things. Yeah, RSP. I completely agree. Like, and an actual sustainable system for our holders, so that we're not just like, all right, here's 300 ETH up in rewards, and when it's done, it's done. Right? That kind of sucks. It's more, how can we use that, 300 ETH or more or less to say, okay, we have a completely sustainable system that generates rewards every single month without even using the 300 ETH. There's actually a bunch of ways that crypto can actually do that for us, and do it at a clip that's kind of crazy to think about, and in ways that are actually kind of conservative in the crypto sense. When you say like, oh, you're earning 50%, or oh, you're earning 40%, people in crypto don't even bat an eye. You're like, oh, great, that sounds conservative. Wow, you're really like doing some safe things right there. Where in Web 2 or traditional equity, they're like 7%. They're like, oh my God, flip the table over. That sounds great. Or 10%. So if we're even able to earn something like 50 or 60% conservatively on our assets that are locked up, why would we not give that out, in terms of a reward mechanic to our holders? So hopefully you guys can kind of see kind of where I'm going with that, because, I think there's specifically some platforms right now that like can allow us to do that. And we don't, what's really fucking awesome about this is we don't have to release a token. We can actually use other tokens that are already created to reward our members. And we can use other systems that we can kind of slip into, where it's like, hey, we don't have an ERC20 like Franken. We don't need to release Franken. We can actually use systems that are already in place to say, take our interest, buy those tokens, create a reward mechanic for our users, that, from PvP to questing to skilling to even exchanging items player to player, I think is really interesting. And then we've actually, even if you guys remember way back when in the Evil Laugh contest, this is interesting. I doubt many people remember, but there was like a screenwriter, an actor who, what was that show? Barry, I think. I don't know. He's an exceptional guy. We've really become close with him. We talked to him this morning for about 2 hours. And we like don't want it just to be like a world. We want it to be like, lore. We want it to be real deep and gritty, and like the doctor, and like, why is he this angry guy, and what happens, what choices did he make in his life, like how is he isolated, why is he creating this governance system, why is he so tyrannical, and what type of emotions does he kind of have inside, and why does he seek that attention, right? Why does he need the control? Why does he need this attention and love? And starting to build out like real deep lines that, releasing a trailer, getting something animated. So we have a world that we kind of create, and we can kind of, showcase and kind of warm people up to, here's the world you're coming into. And here's kind of what the purpose is. And let's say, we have a quest, or we have something that you do for the doctor. And, dependent on the amount of punks that you have, let's say you complete this quest, or you complete something for the doctor, we give you, say, 100 token, or we give you 200 token, which is $50. And, you can do this quest, every week or every month. Let's say you have more FrankenPunks, that means you could do one for each one that you have. You can start
Oh.
garnering, you can start, and we actually have the background or the backing to create something sustainable. So as you can see, I'm not trying to say everything. There's some really interesting answers in the chat, but like even if you see my profile picture on Discord or things on like we're slowly letting out certain tips and tricks and things that I think we've been teasing a while. What's it like? Franken Pixels X Monsters. How can we combine those two together? How can we have Franken cows shooting guns? How can we have
Let's go, dude.
really funny things and interesting things that I think that reward people for using our system, like really start to I don't know, change the game. Like I've said this a few times, but like what gets me up in the morning is like innovating, bringing things to our community that nobody else is doing, trying to pioneer the space through the things that are already here, just adding my brain, Dan's brain, your brain to these things that I think we've been in this space for a while. I've been in the space for about a year and a month or two now.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Let's go, dude.
It's
Legend.
fucking exciting. And
You're an OG.
I can officially call myself an OG.
You're an OG.
So it's just that's what gets me up in the morning. Like I traded for a while. I was able to get into communities. Was able to work my way up. It's like not that I'm like not interested in that, but this is just so much more exciting now. Really, like I think the things that we're going to be releasing in the next weeks, next month, 2 months, it's just like, dude, that's the point of being in this space is you give value to the communities you're a part of. You build out things on top of the structures that are already there, and you give value back to your community in whatever way that you can. And again, I think so many projects right now are just like buying shit and like throwing money around and buying tons of worlds or buying tons of assets, and it's like we're just waiting for our right moment and waiting for the things that I think we really want to get after. Like I think it's really interesting. The market's been in a dip. The market's kind of dipping down. We have so much liquidity. Like we have so much liquidity to like just stay alive during these points, even build, invest in our project, continue growing out the utility elements of what we have. So like we're not like at this point, I think we are now like very, very focused on kind of a singular vision of what we're trying to build out. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to start. The team will put up a few proposals over the next, I think, few weeks or month, and you'll start to see kind of, hey, and my whole job, right, is communicating everything that we're doing on the back end to you guys, and just being very upfront and being very kind of open about like, here's why we're doing it, here's what we're doing. And I think what's really exciting is like we're building out an entire universe, an entire world for FrankenPunks, and I think the early drop, and it's not by any means saying we're not going to have, I think, and starting today, I think every Friday or every single week, we're going to have pretty significant developments for our community and for everyone that's a part of this. So it's not like this timeline is we're not 0 to 1. I think we're going to be 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. But the early timeline is probably in 2 months we could have a fully functioning built out P2E environment that our users can use, battle each other, earn rewards, get those rewards, use new avatars that we have. So we're just, again, I'm really just trying to tease a little bit, but not like give away too much here. What? Yeah, and I think the first thing, can I share my screen on this or not?
Yep, absolutely. Just hit the share button down there near where it says invite or leave the studio, and you'll see an option to prompt your Chrome.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna share my screen real quick here. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen real quick. So one of the first things that we're rolling out, and I think why this is pretty important, as this is gonna affect breeding, spawning, combining, whatever term you like to use, because we want avatars, and we want things that are going to be ready for this game, for this kind of Minecraft style universe. We want two things to be very clear. We want to be able to showcase your rarity, and then we've created something called an evil score. So I haven't seen too much of like this. I've been familiar with Cool Cats and obviously CryptoPunks and etc. Cool Cats is probably the most similar given the different tiers that they have. But what we have, we could type in any FrankenPunk here, 2896, and yeah, I don't. What's his number? 3719, 3819. That's how much I love this. I literally can just pull numbers by memory. But I think so. Let's see if I was right. I was. So what's interesting is essentially what we're trying to build here is we're trying to build some sort of score, the evil score, that we can essentially start to give people rewards through. We want this evil score to essentially act as initially the phase one, right? Is when you have an individual score per FrankenPunk. So this score will affect governance. This score could affect rewards. This score is going to affect your breeding, your combination, stuff like that. And just officially being like, yo, this is the fucking score. Like, you don't need to go to another site. You don't need to go to Rarity Tools. You don't need to go to Rarity Sniffer. You don't need to go to wherever. This is the score. And what we want to do here is we want to build user scores. So, this is just phase one. And again, we're going to be rolling out quite a few other things here through this. But we want there to be an evil score where you, as a user, given your community involvement, your proposal involvement, your feedback, voting, etc., we want that to affect your score. And we also want the amount of FrankenPunks to affect your score. You own 5, you own 10, you own 20, etc. We want to add a little bit of a multiplier to that. People who are more invested in the project, have held for a long time, accumulated a lot of punks. We want your score to be a little bit higher. So essentially what this score is going to be able to do now for us is, as we, one, give out rewards, two, reward people, two, on the opposite of rewards, the more people are rewarded through the game and through kind of our mechanics, we want that to affect your score as well. So it's, kind of a double bounce back style system. And then let's say, we've been talking breeding, we've been talking combination type stuff. This is now an easy way for us to show people, chances, your opportunity to say roll at like a rare FrankenPunk pixel, or something like that, and adding really freaking interesting stuff. Like I was teasing like a cow or a chicken, or like a Franken monster type thing, like combination gone wrong versus humans, the doctor, legendaries, etc. How those two things affect each other. So essentially how the score goes right now is we have roughly from 10,000 from rarity like 10,000 to rarity like 400, I think. Those are going to be anywhere from 1 to 1.5. The zombies, apes, and aliens, I think, go from 1.5 to 2. Then the legendaries go from 2 to 3. So I think the last 70 or 85 of them go from 2 to 3. We'll change. I actually noticed something that was wrong with the doctor, because it says 1,000 right here as his rarity score. It should just say 3. But again, we're not. We own the project, owns the doctor, so we're not going to be using him for the evil score or anything like that. So, but they're just I think really interesting. We're also going to be building out some sort of directory. I really like the Cool Cats directory. I talk about that a lot, but just following the footsteps of greatness, following in the footsteps of giants, if you will, and just trying to build out some of the things that I think have worked really well for them, putting our own spin on it, as you can see here. I think these types of things just to showcase our dev power, showcase the stuff that we're doing behind the scenes. And I think, we're really excited to showcase this. We're going to have next week, more developing updates for you guys, excuse me. It's just these types of things I think are incredibly important for the project. We've started to realize, we've just also as a team, I think, really come into our own, especially this week, on what our roles are, what our responsibilities are, keeping each other accountable, me keeping the team accountable, and kind of stepping into more of a managerial role, versus just hanging around, hanging in the chat, making tweets, etc., which I think are great and they make me happy, but really drive structured growth and step-by-step growth. I think it's really important that we have a system in place that keeps people accountable, sets goals, hits those goals, and really has a longer-term vision. We have 2 months away to build out some really exceptional game, that or exceptional experience, call it, that there's a lot to be done, and there's a lot of things that I think can impact this, and one chiefly being the marketing and the communication aspect, which is at the forefront of my mind, something that is really important to me, and I want to be able to focus on those things, be able to drive those through to completion, while knowing that our team and the people we have on our team are really getting after it and taking care of their business. So this is just one small little piece that I think is interesting. We're going to push it live. This is in our staging app right now, but we're going to be able to push it live in very soon, in probably the next hour or even sooner.
That's awesome.
And
fantastic.
Yeah, so we're can you go through the significance of the number again? Yeah, sure. So the significance of the number is, 1, it's going to affect your governance. 2, it's going to affect the reward system. So the ability for you to generate, Franken pixels, etc. And then 3, in this experience and in this utility, we even have a part where people that have the largest evil score, every single month they get set up with X, Y, and Z, where people normally only get X. It's just a way for us now to track the users in our system that ostensibly are most contribute the most, and end up supporting us the most. I think is kind of what we're trying to set the foundation for, because moving forward, that's going to be really important as a foundation of how we reward people, how we give out governance, and I think how we end up being able to track and cultivate our strongest users and the people who care about supporting this project the most. So, and again, it's not just going to be straight who has the most FrankenPunks, what's your this. We're actually able to track user specific stuff. So how much evil score you've accrued from, say, governance, or accrued from the game, accrued from this, and we can start really getting individual with it. So I think that's really important. So it's exciting. It's exciting, and we have, again. I think the next month, 2 months is going to be really huge for us, and it's going to be really exciting for us. So it's exciting.
Let's go.
We're grinding, and that's not even to mention the stuff that you're doing with FrankenTape and some of the music and the content and Skull Guru, and I think
it's all coming together.
Just as people say in sports, trust the process. Okay? Trust the process.
Facts. I mean, they're super hyped. People are super hyped about it all. A lot of great stuff, like from the gaming aspect, the worlds, the building out the lore, building out the longevity, making sure it's sustainable. The app, geez, it's just so much. It's just layers on layers and layers. The alpha, and then I haven't even pulled the ace that I have up my sleeve, and I'm not telling anybody. I've got aces. I've got aces. I'm hiding. I'm waiting to pull them out.
Dude, it's great to see this stream too. Every week, dude, the stream gets better and better. Every week, there's a new aspect to it. The green screen, or the waiting room, or the thing. I just love it. So
appreciate that, man.
I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate all the work that you're doing for us. It's really important.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Should we were going to do kind of an AMA style thing.
Yep,
right?
we can just start taking questions. I'll just start popping people's question ups. Anyone who has questions about the project or anything, really, now's your moment to speak.
James, I'm calling bluff on your bluff, sir. Touche.
Hey, Tulip.
What's up, Tulip?
There was a lot of questions regarding when marketing. I think I'm not sure our exact stance. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what is the focus right now is getting our developments out and then marketing that, aggressively. Would you say that's kind of where we're at? I know we're talking to an agency. Maybe we can talk a little bit about the marketing side of things.
Yes. So I think, essentially what our focus is right now is, actually, I didn't fully understand this, but it takes a lot to find the right marketing partner, and even onboarding a newer marketing person, like just an individual person to do that stuff. It takes a fair amount. I think with that marketing proposal, I viewed it as more of a budgetary thing. Again, I think it's hard from a team, especially from a founder perspective of, two main founders, and then kind of core team auxiliary founders, balancing everything and making sure that, week to week things are getting done. And I think, before this week, we didn't, what are we marketing? We're marketing, our governance. We're marketing the FrankenPunks. We're marketing kind of the things that we've always been doing. So kind of on my priority list was just nailing home some type of idea, some type of newer traction item that we can now really start to market. That is on the team. We have different priorities: P1s, P2s, P3s. That's part of my P1 is utilizing that marketing budget. And it's actually the last one that I have this week to finish. So that is my focus. I think we've gotten to a point, as you've seen, the Twitter started to pick up more, the content started to pick up more. So we're getting there. We're really starting to get there. I think it is a process. I'm not in too much of a rush, as I think we're starting to pick up some steam, and I think with these developments, people are going to be really, really excited. So I think we have a massive budget. I've been working with someone that I think we're looking at in real life events. I don't know exactly what's going to come of that, but I think whether it's NFT LA or now I've heard there's NFT Miami right after NFT LA, and then there's NFT NYC as well. It's I think as much as we can kind of really develop something that I think is deep, and we have that idea that we're like, here's what we're doing, and then we can go to people, we can go to an agency and just be like, hey, here's what we want to promote, here's what we want to get out. That's kind of what I think is the priority list of items for the marketing. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna blow this thing out of the water. Like that's the whole point. Like that's that's where I think we're really gonna start gaining steam. And I think even partially for me, I was mentioning this in the OG chat a little bit earlier today. But partially for me, I'm like, we don't even want to be marketing this freaking idea too hard, because I think when people start to realize what this idea is and what the ramifications are for this idea to our community, it's going to be a completely mind-blowing moment.
Yep.
Quite a few people are probably going to be like, yeah, I'm going to do that as well.
The utility will be just so incredible. The word of mouth will be the marketing, right?
So, well, not only that, I'm actually approaching it more from being a little nervous as a founder of like, I just want to make sure we have the head start to be like, here, we're already finished with it when other people, or not finished, but we're already very much along the path to finishing it before people even start it. So, it can really be kind of like oh shit, like these guys are doing this, these guys have something ready to go, versus, we just get front run. We just get front run on our idea. We just get front run.
Right. Already have our leg on it, and like kind of claiming our territory with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
And then if we
that makes total sense. That makes total sense. Yeah.
If and it's not too far away. Like I said, it's we're a month and a half, month to 2 months from being, I think, in a really solid spot of even being able to like release, our universe, release, the avatars for that. Obviously, they'll be free for members and free for all FrankenPunk holders, and we can make that shit really fun, really interesting. So I think, we're just trying to, I think, learn from some of the mistakes we made before, just speaking really loudly and, not having the product ready to go at that point versus, building in silence, getting everything ready to go. And then when it is ready, I'm just very, bullish on the fact that we can blow this out of the water. And at the very least, I'm just going to, be shouting it from the rooftops and going to wherever I can, Twitter Spaces, other people's podcasts, getting video content created, doing things like that I think really connect with people, and, end up just showcasing the work that we've been doing and showcasing the value and the development that's happening, and at the end of the day, just creating really solid utility and rewards for our members. Sustainable utility, sustainable rewards, making it fun, giving it some oomph behind it that I think isn't even here yet. So I'm super pumped.
Let's go, yo. Let's go. That's really exciting news. I can't wait to clip this. This is a lot of gold in here. Fantastic.
I always get weird when I watch myself clip. I'm like, what is telling you that? I was like, don't clip the clip.
You feel weird? Well, look what Nutchy says. I'll clip this. Don't worry. I'll clip.
Nashi's has been like my secret admirer. This isn't the first time. Appreciate it, boss. Can we still claim rewards in economy? Can we add an option to purchase at least on piece of merch through the economy?
The Discord economy.
I think we're working. Yes, we are in the process of doing that. We would love to have that ready to go. I think it's been the person who's doing that. There's just a lot on their plate and my plate, so I'm not the best communicator through Discord. There can be days where I don't respond, which I think can stagnate some of the development of that. But I think we, have. I think probably I should just get a team member to get on that and just rock and roll. Because I think, yeah, I mean, these need to be given out. So,
Ammo.
yeah, I mean, we and like this shit with Russia too. I think we have like a user that lives in Russia that won a sweatshirt, and then it got like stopped at the border.
Oh,
Yeah, we have to pay like $300 or something to send it back to us. Yeah, so
that's unfortunate.
we ride and die for our community.
That's why we need the metaverse merch. There ain't
Jesus.
ain't no borders there.
Robbie has a goddamn 70 mil in the economy. Oh,
Holy moly. He's
oh,
loaded.
Jesus Christ. All right. We're making the sweatshirt 71 million. I'm just kidding. That's fantastic. We'll probably add something like, you get one, or you can use it for one sweatshirt or something like that. So we can do that.
Top 15.
The merch store, we are actually the merch store is right now in redevelopment. It's actually, we're going over Figma designs today. They were actually sent over today. So that's in redevelopment. That's going to be coming through soon. Yeah, I mean, we hear you for sure. We've been putting that on kind of our list for the last 2 weeks, and it's finally kind of come to fruition. Yeah, so
Beauty.
yeah, what's up, dog talk? Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, come through, play some of our games too, dude. We had a ton of fun with Smash Cards last night. Gave out a free FrankenPunk. There's ways for you to get one too without even having to purchase one. So come through, hang, ride with us. Like, dude, we want to, support our members. I personally have been buying up a fair amount of FrankenPunks over the last week or so, just solely to give away. And just reward community members and give people stuff back. So, come through, come hang. Like, we want you to vibe with us, and I want to get FrankenPunks into wallets and into holders that really care for them, take care of them, and value and see our vision and see what we're doing. So, for sure, yeah. There any other questions? Is there anything?
We'll scroll through it. I think you did a great job. You answered a lot of them, and a lot of the questions were already answered with the update that you gave. So we're looking pretty mint. Any last questions that anybody has? Please go ahead and drop them. Let me see this. When can we buy FrankenPunks in the economy?
I don't know. Maybe we could make it like 100 million or something. I don't know.
I mean,
the game's going to be in pixels. Game's not going to be in 3D, really. And maybe there's a way. Maybe there's something we could do in the economy. I don't really like that because I do like it. Sorry, I'm just not as fond of that idea because I don't really want the economy to become some sort of like grind fest to earn a Franken. But like maybe there's a way. Maybe there's a way. I more want to just Randy has been killing it with these events, and they're a lot of fun. Gaz has been helping out a lot with that, and they're a great team. So yeah, maybe we'll just give more FrankenPunks away for the events, which I think is kind of a cool way to do it, and to incentivize people showing up and incentivize people coming up for this. So we can even that's kind of my thinking on that is let's just give people a way to earn them through participation versus earning them through grinding in the economy or things like that. That's just my 2 cents on it.
What's your favorite beard oil?
Conditioner. I don't use beard oil. I actually don't.
It's the genes. You have the beard genes.
Probably just because I'm lazy. Well, luckily you can't.
Skull. What's the beard oil? What's the alpha beard oil? Beard oil.
What's up, beard friend?
That was my comment, by the way.
What's up, beard friend? How are you hanging?
What's up, Mike? I need to get on the green screen game. Like, well, Dan, mine's a little glitchy.
I mean, yo, you're up in the charts though. It's fire.
Don't worry, you both are way better than me. I just got a messy office behind me.
Let's go.
I got probably like 30, maybe 35 punks, something like that. 30, 35 personally. Also there's an interesting note in the Discord here. I'm gonna read it off. So it goes, so I am at work and was listening into the YouTube while Doc was discussing rewarding people P to earn. Dawned on me that you could also do something along the lines of what Project Gajira, Habib's, Disto Apes all have done. Create a staking mechanism where we stake our FrankenPunks for acid vials, and then open up a whitelist marketplace in the Discord for projects we collab with and use the acid vials we earn from staking to purchase whitelist spots for projects with new whitelist spots. Would that be something we should consider if I write up a proposal? Personally, I don't really want to go down that route. I think that's interesting, but I don't know. I think that's kind of like a Ponzi system a little bit of like, it depends on like what projects are coming to us, who's the best, who's giving out the most whitelist spots. That's actually a bad way to say it. I have a lot of respect for Project Gajira and Shan, Disto Apes, Habibs. They're killing it. It's great. I just think that doesn't get me excited about the project. I also don't think it gives real value or rewards to our project members. I think the idea that we have is quite literally giving you rewards. You can choose to do whatever you want with those rewards. We have Skull Guru and Cregan who are going to be giving you whitelist spots anyways. And I think the bigger our project gets and the more that we do with that, you guys will just be earning whitelist spots for free. I think that's great. I think, they're killing it. That's in their essence. That's who they are. They've been doing that from day one. And I think they have a really good system to do that. But, for us, I get really excited about using the assets we have to generate interest, using the interest to actually create an ecosystem that rewards our members, that is sustainable, and it's actually in a system that I think is quite conservative and quite safe, keeping things in Ethereum. And the reason why I say that's quite safe is we're just betting on the NFT market. Like we're just betting on NFTs. We're actually creating something that's like NFTs go up, great, our system's gonna fucking go up. If NFTs go down, well, the rewards are gonna go down. And I think, and that's, as Skull Guru said, for I think the more sharp, ardent, investors and traders, that's an opportunity. And unless, NFTs are dead and this World War III starts and everything, starts to blow up, like that's just not something we can control. I'm not going to be, changing the direction of the project based off of something that I think would be affecting everyone. This is something that would affect the entire market, the entire space. And I think everyone's going to take a hit. So I just more plan 1 year, 2 year, 3 year of how can we create something that, let's say it does go down for a little bit. People are able to, the reward quantity isn't going to change. The value in ETH, well, actually not the value in ETH, the value in dollar amount would change because obviously ETH is slipping against the dollar or it's slipping against something else. So I'm just very bullish on really trying to set up something that is a real long-term sustainable ecosystem that rewards our members. And I think I personally get more excited about that. I think it's more valuable to the community in the long term. It's also not something these other projects can do because they don't have the capital, they don't have the money. Granted, Gojiro's probably will have the money at some point. They're killing it. They're raising tons of funds. But I think just given the resources we have now, that's where I want to be focusing on is, kind of how we create that ecosystem, how we utilize that. And then I personally think people are going to be exactly, Robbie, exactly. So, but personally, where I get really excited is that if we execute on this at a really high level, it's going to show other fucking projects and it's to show the NFT community what is possible in this space and what you can do for your members. And I would think people are just going to be like, holy shit, I want to do that too. I want to do that too. I want to try building that. Other communities start building that same thing. And that's just fantastic for us. It's fantastic for our members because the value of the assets is going to go up. I don't know how much up, but I think the value of the rewards is definitely going to pick up the pace. And like anything, you can exit. You can cash out and leave. You can sell your FrankenPunks. You can exit the system, or you can accumulate, continue to contribute. Wait for I think the market to realize the value that we're presenting to our members and presenting to the people who are contributing. So yeah, I'm just I'm excited. I think we just really we have a vision, we have a strategy to get there, and we have the team to do it. We have the team to do it. So
Well said, bro.
I think let's just check right now. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. I just want to check this real quick. So if you actually go to the website now, the lookup feature is live. So hopefully that beat the hour timer. But go look up your FrankenPunks, check them out. Check your evil score. This is the early, just very early aspect. Like I said, it's just the base brick foundation of what we're doing. I'm excited for you guys to check it out. I'm excited for you guys to see the things that we've created.
It's I'm adding it to the description. The link to the app is going to be in the video description.
Okay. Yeah, I agree, Myrity. I agree completely with you there. And yeah, I think as well. I think, this sets us up to do some really fucking sick shit with collabs. The team that we have kind of building out the world and building out some of the things they're big, they're extremely excited to help out. And they're in it for the long haul. They've been speaking with me for a while. They're like super bought in. They love what we're doing. They're just excited to be along for the ride too. So we should do, like, we could have something, to show people in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. This is a great question. What was your biggest struggle since the beginning of this project, Doc? I think the biggest struggle for me is changing the whole strategy of what the leadership team is doing for the project. Early on, for the first 3-4 months, it's, market, communicate, market, talk with the community, be in the community, build the community, and then change to, we got to develop. We got to create a developing plan. We got to get roadmap items. We got to hit those items. And then even changing the vision of the project. I didn't even really want to do this, but I think it's a necessity, is like, like for a very long time, we were like, yo, we really want this to be community-led, community-governed, community-controlled. And I think there's a few people that like that, but by and large, I think the entire community is like, give us value, give us value, like create utility for us. So I think that, we that's what we're doing, and we're going to do that in a big way. And I appreciate the belief, and I appreciate the, the feedback on, kind of like, hey, just build what you want, and we'll like it. Just give us updates, communicate why you're doing this with us. And, I think by and large, a lot of people that are in this project we want rewards. We want things that, give us value. We want to use that value somewhere else. I think we're just, we're adapting, we're listening. I think we take feedback well. We take critical feedback well. We're not people that just shy away from it and just run into a corner. Like, I like standing here. I like answering questions. I like communicating exactly what I'm thinking, why I'm thinking it. I think we're in a really good spot. Like, I honestly have not been this excited since, we were first going to Mint. Just like, holy fuck, let's fucking go. We're here. Like, that's what I'm feeling right now. Is just like, let's go. Like, we are here. We have a fantastic idea. We have the team to implement this, and we have more than enough capital to implement this. I'm just really excited. I think there's a lot that we can do with this. So that's my answer there. Doc, any plans on improving or changing your or 3DFP's general Twitter presence and activity? Can you get into specifics? Yes, 100%. We have already changed it. I hope you have seen over the last 3-4 days, last week, kind of a shift in the Twitter presence, the Twitter activity, etc. It's finally not running through me personally, which I think was very difficult. Right now, it's actually running through Dan the Man, and he's just killing it with the Twitter game. So I think this is a good, suitable position we're in. We now, obviously, I think as we grow, one of the things that we're really looking to do with the marketing is just upgrading the level of content. I think we have a good system of scheduling and getting things out, but just upgrading the quality of the content, and upgrading the level of what we, want to get out for our users. One of the really exciting things that like I was saying, we spoke with, there's a screenwriter, very, very talented screenwriter, and actually two that we've been speaking with quite intimately, who absolutely love our project and love. I've walked them through the vision too of what we kind of more deeply what we're doing kind of with our universe and etc. And we're gonna get a trailer made. We're gonna get like an animation made, and something that I think really just leads into like really just leads into like, here's what this world is, here's what you're getting dropped into, here's Dr.ETHvil. Who is he? Why is he like this? Getting into the element of what made him be this man, and just kind of getting into the deeper aspects of, why, like, how is he human? How is he human? How has he gotten to this point? What chances and decisions in his life, whether it's, giving up his child, or, killing someone, or, moving away, or, even having this idea of a young doctor who's, happy-go-lucky, and he's very, naive and innocent, and how does this person change, and why is he now so evil, and why is he so depressed and decrepit and alone? And like, I think, we just really can add a lot there that I think, I don't know if you guys have seen, Whoop Wow trailers or World of Warcraft things when they're like, oh, the Battle of Azeroth, or some, one of the Wrath of the Lich King, it comes out.
Super epic.
It is epic, but I was raising this to them. There's no emotion. There's no like connection to the character. It's just like some epic thing. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just a very rudimentary story plan of just good versus evil, where we know in real life it's never like that, right? It's never just good versus evil, good wins versus evil, or every orc, they're just terrible people, and like that's the Lord of the Rings thing of like, all orcs, they're all terrible, and none of them have families, and they all just hate humankind.
They're made out of mud.
They're made out of mud, and they're just decrepit creatures. Like, that's not like life. Like it's more like the Rocky. Like, who is this guy? Why is he like this? What's his emotions? Why is he doing this? And then you start going on this journey with him. And I think that's exactly what we want to do. That's exactly what we want to do with the doctors, like really building out, a trailer, building out a system. And I was telling this to them. I was like, it would be great if we could have season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. We actually have different worlds for that. So people can come through, play season 1, then graduate, play season 2, play season 3, and earn rewards and be in that world. And, oh, I really liked season 2. Season 2 is the best this, and it's the raid boss of this thing is sick. And like, you start to get into the market, the lore, and the reasons why. Like, I love Rick and Morty, right? And I bet a lot of people enjoy Rick and Morty. And I love how deep it is, right? I was saying this to earlier, but Rick as a person is like a failed god, right? He's a failed god. He can do whatever he wants. He can teleport. He can genocide races if he wants. He can change timelines. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But he's still trying to commit suicide every other episode, right? And he's trying to kill himself. And he chooses to be with his family, a family that he treats terribly, and relationships with his daughter and his grandson that he continually breaks and continually ruins, except he can't leave because he needs it, right? He needs the attention and he needs the love, because those are the only people in his life that actually still care about him, right? And people that he really can. And so it's like, what made this man? And I love how Rick and Morty, you see the initial. I guess not really spoilers, not really spoiler, but you see his first wife, you see how she dies, you see the rampage that he goes on, you see the just emotion just gets stripped from him, right? The emotion of like who he is and where he's going, it's just stripped. He's so scarred and he doesn't care, and he's now just a drunk grandfather that's going on, monster adventures with his grandson because, I think in a weird way, he needs the attention. He needs the love. Like he would have no purpose of living. He can do whatever he wants in the world. He can go screw whoever he wants. He can go kill whoever he wants. He can travel to whatever timeline. Yet he cannot find in any of those timelines what is the most human element of being human, which is love, and which is, need and attention. And it's just a really deep, beautiful story that I think, is something that we can tap into as Dr.ETHvil, and as like, I think that's what's so awesome about this project too. Who has a main character? What project has a main character? What project could actually do these types of things? So we're working with two really exceptional screenwriters that as early as next week are going to have kind of a full a pretty much full plan and arc. And I'm almost speaking. They're like speaking through me right now. Like this, these are not like I did not come up with these ideas. They are like just very brilliant and very like in touch with like, this is how you build a story. This is like, why do you like certain TV shows? Why do you hate others? It's because one has an arc, one has a story, the other doesn't. Right? The other just here's a funny knee slap joke versus here's something that's like, wow, that's really deep and scarring, and like I connect with that character and I feel for that character, and that's I think what we want to build with the Doctor. And that's what I mean about seasons too, is you're releasing actual thematic animation videos that here's the lead up to the story, here's a 5-minute trailer, now drop in this world, drop in this world, help the Doctor needs to do this, this, and this. One of the things that I really love and I really think is deep that was thrown out as an idea is like, what if the Doctor did have a son, right? What if the Doctor did have a son, and earlier on in his life, or a son or a daughter, just a child, call it. And earlier on in his life, he, had a decision. Was it to save his son or save himself? And he chose to save himself, right?
Ooh.
Why does he create 10,000 FrankenPunks? Because he's trying to recreate
his son,
recreate his child.
That's
when he, after 10,000 tries, like he still can't do it, and he's just an incredibly lonely, depressed individual because of these choices that he made in his life. And that's one of the ideas one of these screenwriters had, and I think it's just, they're brilliant. They're just so like, they're so deep, and like even I get chills like just even thinking about like, wow, holy shit. And then there's different seasons. We can allow people to play through that story, play through that, and there's different battles, there's different things that you go through as a player that allow you to do this. So I don't know, I can obviously talk forever, but I just, there's really interesting things that we have in the works, and I think there's a lot that we could do. Let's model some 3D FP assets for Unreal Engine, shoot some video productions based on this forthcoming script work. Yeah, I'm super down. I'm honestly, President, I'm honestly just going to leave it to the screenwriters. They're quite well connected in LA, so I just want to, I've told them we're going to bring them onto the team too. So I've just told them like, yo, this is your domain. I just want to appreciate, love it, talk about it. They have connections and people that build out these things. But I appreciate the thought. And I think we have personally just invested in some network land. I was reading your DM earlier. So, we're just doing a bunch of things here that I think, can be really exciting and really different for the project. But I just think like, I'm just like, oh, like the storyline, this could be the thing that really glues it all together. It's just this incredible, strong storyline about who we are, what the Doctor is. You then get to come into this world, work with the Doctor, try and help him save his life. You know, and you know what comes of that, and you know, how do we connect the doctor to you? And I know it's cliche, but it's really just like, how do we, you know, draw real emotions from just a fucking game that you're fucking playing, you know? How do we connect that? How do we, and I think that's what really, I don't know, makes us different or makes us, you know, unique, is like, you know, that's why I'm like so fucking excited about this idea. Is like, we have an incredible story, we have rewards, we have, you know, multiplayer play to earn, like, and we have, you know, new avatars, new things that we can, like, we can hit every single item for our community and for these people. Um, uh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
So
That's fire.
it's
You guys are killing it.
you know, it's interesting. I want people to ask the question. You know, they ask. You know, I think there's like pivotal moments. You want to touch into those pivotal moments in somebody's life. You know,
Hmm.
like what was the doctor's pivotal moment? What should he have done? Like what should he have done? And get that dialogue of, like, you know, everyone, it's just a one or a zero. You know, with the son thing, should he have saved the son? Should he have saved himself? And you kind of just go through, like, what do you think? Where do you think? How would you, you know, you get discussion going about, like, you know, it's like what was that one movie he was talking about? Sophie's Choice. Sophie's Choice. It's really deep, but it's a Meryl Streep movie from 1982. I just learned about it today, but it's deep. So it's set in the Holocaust, and it's a mom who has, you know, a girl and a boy, and basically the whole pivotal moment of the movie is she can only save one. She can only save one of her children, and you know, just like the deep seated like decisions as a mom, as a father. How do you choose between your children? You know, and which one? There's no right decision, right? There is no right decision. And you know, what do you do? How do you make that emotion and that type of stuff bleed through? And I really just think if we can even bleed through 5% of that type of emotion, um, you know, that's, we can even bleed through 5%, we're going to be fucking, you know, in just some type of game that I think people are just going to be like, I want people sitting in their seats just being like, wow, wow, what the fuck did I just watch? You know, wow, holy shit. Um, should we have IRL events based on the storyline of the doc and his development? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, we should. We really should. And I think, you know, the storyline stuff and the IRL events, they do, you know, fully come together in a deep way. Because, you know, I want to experience this with everyone. I want to share this. I want to, you know, maybe we even have an IRL event where it's like it's like a premiere. It's like a premiere, you know, we all come, we watch it together, we get into, you know, we get the storyline, we, you know, witness it together, and we even talk about it. And I can get in front of everyone in a lab coat, be the doctor. Oh, you know,
That'd be so sick.
Can we use the CryptoPunks we own in the lore? Yeah, I think we can. I think what's interesting too, and I've thrown out this idea before, is we can actually do things with the CryptoPunks through NFTX. I shared that Floor DAO tweet. We can also use that to fucking generate rewards for the ecosystem, fam. We can literally use our CryptoPunks to generate interest rewards that we can push out to the members. So again, like, I think there's just a lot of things and a lot of elements that are at play here, that we can, you know, legitimately start to, I don't know, kill it for the project. Not even kill it, but just like, you know, I don't know, use our assets to generate more assets. Use our assets to you know, create value for our members. And you know, at the end of the day, I think too, like, the CryptoPunks, in my opinion, are one of the best investments, or one of the best holds we can make for the project, and one of the best, you know, hedges, I think, just as like, at the very least, we use up all the money, we use up whatever. Like, if in a year, it's like, shit, I think the CryptoPunks could end up being one of the more valuable parts of the project. Just like, holy shit, CryptoPunks,
Yep.
can do $1 million, or the CryptoPunks are at 500 grand now, and like we have 4, and like, shit, like,
Yes, sir.
we can.
Yeah, people sleep on that, but the long-term play here is massive with the punks in the vault.
I think that's what my goal from the beginning was. Is
Yeah.
let the fact that we own 4 of the most bluest chip, greatest assets in the NFT space just fade into the background. It's fade into the background. Like, just move on over. Like, because we have so much other cool shit and big things that we're doing that it's like, let's just fade into the background. Allow it to accrue its own value in its own way, and maybe we just now use them in marketing, use them, in merch, use them in our storyline, while at the same time, it's like one of the best hedges, one of the best, plays for us long term over the next year or 2 years. It's just, let's just hold it, let's just holster it, wait on it. We got 4. Good question, RSP. I don't think so. I think 4 is fine. I personally, we have roughly 800, or now I guess 750 ETH after the marketing stuff went through. I expect personally that if we want to do kind of this interactive game deal right, we probably want to set aside 400, 500 ETH, just to even use a very significant amount of that, not even spending it, putting it into an interest-bearing asset that can generate interest for it and can like actually fund, through no use of the ETH at all, fund the development of the game, or fund the reward system of the game, and can fund like a bunch of other things that we're doing. So I don't know. I think, like, again, like, there's just so many things that I think get me excited, but downside of CryptoPunks is that the holder doesn't retain IP rights. Fair. But 1, I've heard that that's going to change. 2, we retain IP rights up to 100 grand in revenue. So the IP rights of the image right now are under Larva Labs. Yes, we do own the punk itself. But yeah, no, that's a fair point that you are correct about that.
Double-edged sword there, though. Maybe there's also a case to make that there's higher shareability because there is less like IP and restriction. I mean, look at all the derivatives and everything else that's kind of been born out of that. So
yeah, I mean,
make a case for both.
I think too, what's interesting is, and this is just because I love being honest with you guys and straightforward, of like, you'd hope that a project that retains the IP is doing the marketing for you, right? If they're choosing to retain the IP, better be for fucking good reason, right? So, and they're not. So it's just like, it is kind of frustrating, definitely. Like, I own a CryptoPunk myself, so it is, and I've held it since May of last year. So, it is definitely frustrating. But, I think how do I put this? I think the strategy or the goal is we want, I think we want to, own the earliest NFT possible. That's not CryptoKitties, okay? We want to, and there's other NFTs. That's too much of a blanket statement. And I think we, right now, there's a ton of potential in CryptoPunks. The fact that they still own the IP, the fact that they haven't been doing much marketing, the fact that they do have CAA locked in. Like, there is a bunch of potential, and I know people love to shit on Larva Labs and say they're terrible and say whatever. My personal thought on it is they got something with it. They're working on it. They didn't just release Meebits to just say, fuck around, here's our bag, and we're gone. I think they really released Meebits because they had a broader plan. They have something they're doing in the long run. So that's just my take on it. I think they're a great, I think they're a really good
Developers.
play. No. I'm just talking CryptoPunks. I think they're a really good long-term play because I think they have a lot of upside. And I think the fact that apes are doing so well, I think is good for CryptoPunks. A lot of people are like, yeah, there's no way. Yeah, there's blah, blah. It's like, no, don't really agree with you there. I think it's actually great for the space that there is a project above that. So, if they really do start running, it's like, okay, at least we want them going to the same price. At least we want it going to 100, or at least we want it going to there. Like, also, a lot of people I guess not many people forget, but back in, what was it, October or late September, CryptoPunks were at like 140 ETH or 135 ETH floor. 135. We just bought them at 60, 65, 70, and 75. Like, yes, I know it's not emotionally easy to buy during a dip, but if we can just buy and hold, like, I'm quite confident at least they're going to return to their highs. And if they do return to the highs, who knows where the fuck they're going to go. So, like, that's how kind of I approach it. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. Yeah.
Beauty.
We can always talk forever. You have a very talkable face, Dan. I can talk with you for a very long time.
Appreciate it, man. I mean, you got the gift of the gab. Everything you've been saying today has just been super exciting. Like, just great stuff. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
My rhyme's on point today. It's also trust, like we've discussed. I like that. Yeah, and we got to get some marketing out. I'll actually schedule that Twitter space for tomorrow. But our goal was to do the Twitter space tomorrow at like 1 p.m. 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or something. Whatever. We'll talk after this. Whatever works for you, I can make work.
Perfect. That sounds great. Cool. I mean, that's pretty much our show for today. I'm going to get into giving away some Franken merch, and I'm going to give away a FrankenPunk as well for you guys. Thank you for sticking through. But yeah, a lot of exciting things coming to Punksville. I'm super stoked, yo. Very stoked. Appreciate you, yo.
I got to do a few things. Let's talk after this. Guys,
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it. What a great day. What a fun day as well. I'll be coming on the Sunday show as well. And then we're going to be transitioning the AMAs and the weekly calls to this format as well, because it seems like these are better. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to talk your ears off and just spread some excitement and some enthusiasm. It's really,
let's go, baby.
It's really fun for me. Oh yeah.
Holy, that was really evil. My cortisol just spiked massive, doc. Just gets evil by the week. Those screenwriters have just been teaching you the ways.
Did you feel that in your amygdala? I
felt that in places I don't even want to tell you.
Don't stand up. Don't stand up.
Too good.
We'll talk in a little bit, Dan. Guys,
we'll circle later.
Thank you so much. Long live the FrankenPunks.
Oh yes.
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. All right.
Take care, man.
Peace.
That was Doc. I told you to come through. It was going to be a fantastical time. Okay, a fantastical time. Shout out Doc and shout out Skull, Franken family. We're gonna get into this giveaway very soon. I'm just gonna chat with you guys in a second. I want to show you a new song I've been working on. I finally made the intro song to the tape. The tape is basically done. 21 tracks. Just really excited to just have that done. We have a whole launch plan for it and a marketing push that I'm creating as well. And there's going to be utility for our governance app with it. There's going to be utility for the worlds that we're building in like NFT world and metaverse applications and whatnot. It's going to be sick. And the way I want to deploy this NFT, this FrankenTape NFT, is to reward the people who have been OGs, the people who have been participating in our AMAs, the people who've been showing up here, showing up to the town halls, voting on the snapshots, submitting proposals. We want to select y'all. It's probably gonna be a couple hundred people randomly selected to receive this airdrop to really show people, like we got great stuff developing, and there is a reason to engage. Like engaging and being here. Yes, you get to vibe out with us, and that's awesome. But there are possible rewards that can come from your engagement and your participation. Rewarding participation. So shout out to y'all. Many people don't know this, and that's the beauty. The OGs deserve the reward the most. So I'm excited to be putting that together for y'all soon. OG, this is sick. Love y'all. Love that. Let's go. Yeah, exactly, Tulip. I'm actually gonna play this new intro song for y'all. I've just finished the track. I have to get it mastered. I'm sending it to my engineer to get it all sounding crispy, but this is gonna be the intro. Give me a second. Let me share this. Oh, okay, hold up. Let me see if this works. Tell me if you guys can hear this. I'm gonna just share some tunes and then we'll get into this giveaway. Take a moment, everybody. Just smash up those likes for the Franken fam. Really do appreciate that. Let me know if you can hear this. Let me just go back to here. Can everybody hear this? Yeah, of course. Off stress. I've been working on this on my Lolos. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna grab some water. Enjoy this new track. This is gonna be the intro song on the tape.
Hey, I did it, I told you. We did it, we Franken gang, we did it, we told you. 40K out on Twitter, now I'm out here cooking on Pro Tools. You a common fool, won't approach you, but these common fools, they need hope to. Peep the bars I've written, homie you lost emotional vision. Homie you soft, I'm Goku, you grillin'. This shit got me sauce like soju I'm sipping. I'm popping off, won't be stopped. They coming my way, they get cry, oh my god. I found me a lane that go right to the top. Elevator shit, oh my god. Hey, I did it, I told you. We did it, we Franken gang, we did it, we told you. 60K on the Twitter, now I'm out here cooking on Pro Tools. You a common fool, won't approach you. Goddamn bitch, I am the hope. I put a hater face on the stove. I let these motherfuckers all know. Yeah, it's Armageddon. I'm hardly venting like this. Some venomous shit, no pot of pissing. So I'm putting my dick in this intro. What? I am the villain, I ain't no hero. We could get scary, Robert De Niro. Goddamn, man, this shit is a free throw. Yeah, blockchain, they've been boosting my ego. Yeah, this rap shit, homie, I am the CEO.
Yeah. Hey, we did it, we told you. We did it, we Franken gang. We did it, we told you. Hey, y'all liking that? It's pretty heat, eh? That second part?
What you wanna approach you? goddamn bitch, I am the hope. I put a hater face on the stove. I let these motherfuckers all know. Yeah, it's Armageddon. I'm hardly venom like this. Some venomous shit, no pot of piss in. So I'm putting my dick in this intro. What?
Just very different enunciation and flows, different styles I'm experimenting with. So really, really fun stuff. Can't wait to get that in everybody's hands, and I just can't wait to roll this out, to get this rolled out fully, and for y'all to have the songs and you get to see the actual, like, all the cool stuff that I want to package in this NFT. And it's not going to take a lot of work. Like, it's not something that requires heavy development. It's not something that needs a big budget for at all. In fact, it doesn't really need any at all at this point. It's pretty much done. So yeah, keep your eyes on that. Thank you, Alan. Thank you all. Thank you for the love. All right, shall we get into some giveaways? Let's do 3 prizes: 2 sweatshirts and a FrankenPunk. Does that sound good to y'all? Let's get some tunes. All right. Cool with you? Cool with me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, we'll pick the sweatshirts first, and then we'll have the punk winner last. So, first sweatshirt is going to... Who's gonna go to? Who's gonna go to? Oh! It goes to Skull. Well, okay, our team members are exempt from winning. So I'm gonna re-roll that. Skull can get a sweater whenever he wants, really. All right, so sorry, buddy, you don't count. It's for community members only. All right, let's re-roll. Let's re-roll Skull. Maxed out. Boom! Sweatshirt for you. Congrats. Congrats. I've starred your comment maxed out. If you could just drop your Discord ID, I will get in touch with you, after the stream. Congratulations, maxed out. That's our first Franken sweater. Let's see who's gonna get the second sweater. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Oh, Giannis Halabi. Congratulations. Congrats, Giannis. Let me find you. Giannis, drop your Discord for me, please, if you're still here. Just want to make sure Giannis actually still here in the chat. Okay, beauty. Yes, you are. Love that. Okay. All right, nice. I got your ID maxed out. Okay. Giannis, got you as well. Beautiful. All right, we have our 2 sweater winners. Congratulations to you both, Giannis and maxed out. Cannot wait to get you all draped in some clean Franken merch. Some clean Franken merch. My sweater is actually coming around. I have to go pick it up or something. I think it's actually already here. So can't wait to be wearing that on stream with y'all. All right. It's time. It's time for the FrankenPunk giveaway. It's time for the FrankenPunk giveaway. Who will win the Franken? Let me pick the punk I'm gonna give away to y'all. Let me go to my wallet. Make sure you guys can't see that. I gotta make sure. Confidential information. I'll tease a little Franken here. You know, I might give away this guy. This one is pretty swag. Just for y'all. I really like this one too. This is one of my personal Frankens. I'm gonna give away to y'all. I'm gonna be giving away this one right here. Just a really clean aesthetic. The colors is super clean. Just makes it an excellent PFP. You're gonna look so swagged out with this as a profile picture. And for if any non-Franken people get this, whew, consider your lucky day, yo. This is one of the first ones, or like the third Franken I bought. I bought it for 0.6. So I'm gonna be giving that away right now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win the FrankenPunk? We're rolling it now. Who's gonna be the lucky one? Who's gonna win the Franken? Adam Cooper. Congratulations, Adam. Then there's our final winner, Adam. He literally said, please, God. Adam said, please, God, before it, too. Congrats, Adam. Congrats. Please drop your Discord ID for me. I'll get your Ethereum address later. Congratulations. Beautiful. Big W's. Big W's. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love doing these giveaways. I love them. I love blessing y'all. First thing I've ever won in my life. Oh, that's amazing. Legend. Adam, just go ahead, drop your Discord. If you're not on Discord, please give me your Twitter. But, you know, if you're into NFTs, you most likely have a Discord. Give me that. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Great show as always. Thank you. Appreciate it. Adam, I need your handle, buddy. Otherwise, I won't be able to get this NFT in your hand. Thank you, Tulip. Appreciate y'all. Should we be worried about SEC going after NFTs? I mean, you should be concerned with any NFT that could be possibly poised as a security. And especially when they're advertising themselves as like promising you to make profits, guaranteeing returns. That type of wording is very scary and susceptible to getting destroyed legally. Because it's a security, right? If you're going to be making claims like that, you have to be accredited. You have to go through a vetted process to make sure that you're not a scam. It turns out most people saying those terms are the scammy NFTs. So just be mindful what you're investing in. Like, there was a ton of crypto projects that got decked after 2017, the ICO boom. Tons of them got decked, and the projects that survived were just the highest quality ones, right? And Bitcoin, for instance, is not a security. It's like digital property. Nowhere in Bitcoin's paper does it say it's going to promise you a future return. It's the market that speculates that it will go higher. And there are fundamental reasons that it'll go higher, but Bitcoin's not a security, right? It can't be treated like a security. It's treated like an asset. Big Boy Scoops. Adam, is that your Twitter handle? I want to make sure I just got the right one, because once the stream ends, I won't be able to. Is it Makarov? Are you Makarov on Twitter? Yeah, if it's your Discord. Oh, okay, yeah. Number 1856. Perfect. Let me add you up. Get you all added up. Big boy Coops. Oh, well, yo, yeah, okay, let me, it's not saying it exists. Big boy Coops. 1856. Oh, it says you're not accepting friend requests, big boy. Guys, open your DM, like open your friend requests. Or add me, Dan69 on the server. Go add me so I can add you back. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Let me add Yanis and Maxed Out. Okay, so I can't find Maxed Out. Saying it's not correct. Unfortunately. You double check your ID. Let me try Yanis. Yanis, make sure you open up your friend requests so I can add you. So it looks like the other two are correct. Max, let's double check what's going on with you, buddy. Because it says it's incorrect information. Maybe I'll find him in the server. Let me see. It's so weird. Why does it say it's incorrect? Like I see you in the server here. Why is Discord? Oh, it was capital O, dude. God damn. Capital M, capital O. You didn't capitalize the O. Okay. All right. Beautiful. I got everybody. All right. Wonderful. Bro, I'm so nervous. Yeah, we're good. Appreciate everybody coming by. We have a show tomorrow and a show on Sunday. So it's going to be awesome. I'm excited to just make more great content and get some guests on here. Get some guests on here on the show to beef things up a bit. Give you all something special. Appreciate everybody coming by. This was FrankenTV, our alpha show. Make sure you're subscribed. Remember, smash that like button. Dr.ETHvil is going to give you nightmares if you don't smash the like button. All right.
Dr. E so evil. Ain't no telling in the lab what he gon' do. Doctor, I need Franken powers. So the doctor, he took me to the Franken Tower. Yeah. Sweeping the flow, doing them more, do it again, do it some more. Sweeping the flow, do it again, do it again, do it some more. I need some more, FrankenPunks, I got some more. Hold on them all, hard on my Franken, I'm hard on my Franken, I'm hard on. You see these hands made of diamonds, they be shining. I've been here for some time and OG roller get assigned in. Pull up, we've been climbing with my Frankens, we've been climbing, we've been rising, flying. Ain't no fun around here. Put them motherfuckers in the mud, buzz like Lightyear. How we fly around her, I'm the plug for the rhymes here. Ain't nothing like 3D FrankenPunks, so sublime here. Yeah. Dr.ETHvil, I'm so evil. Dr. E so evil. Ain't no telling in the lab what he gon' do. Doctor, I need Franken powers. So the doctor, he took me to the Franken Tower. Yeah. Sweeping the flow, do it more, do it again, do it some more. Sweeping the flow, do it again, do it again, do it some more. I need some more FrankenPunks, I got some more, hold on them all. Hold on my Franken, I'm hold on my Franken, I'm hold on.